Oh, just got to do the poo pickup before we get started. As you do, constantly picking up the poo, the poopies. He's having a good sniff of all the stuff in the things, which is good. Yeah. Are you coming over to find out what I'm doing, or are you coming over because I've got the gate open? Hey, which is it, big boy? Let's close that up. All right. Okay, my lovely. This is Cade. Everybody. There you go. Put your little collar on. Go. Come on. Cade is grown again. So these two are, this is their last few days of groundwork, and then they will be turned out on hills for 3 months so they can gain some muscle and some balance. He's already muscled up a little bit just from this work. They do gain muscle really quickly, well, in my opinion anyway. I found horses, as long as they've got enough feed and stuff of the good stuff. He's looking pretty good. A little bit on the skinny side, but he is still growing, so good mate. I love the Roman face. He's an absolute looker. And he's very smart. Good boy. Good mate. Good boy. Good mate. Come on in. Good man. Yeah, you can come to me if you want to come to me. Good mate. Good mate, you're okay. Hi, yeah. Right, now, definitely need a bit of desensitizing.
So here I'm just noticing that his attention is outside of the round pen. There's a tractor and some big things going on out there, so you can see he's a bit more reactive. So I decided to do a gentle desensitizing with the rope. He's had this done before. He's really good with it. I could actually do the ground desensitize, slapping the ground a lot harder, but because, see his ears, his attention's outside, I don't want to overstimulate him, but I still want to keep his intention inside and on me.
Good boy. Good, mate. God, you're going to be a big boy, aren't you? You must be at least 16 too already.
So here he's just walked into me, or he's just not respected my space, so I'm just backing him up. He has always done this. He's always been a little bit more forward into your space. So a bit of backing, just a reminder, because he is so distracted. You can still see how distracted he is with his ears outside. You can see I'm just keeping that right hand up by his eye so that if he does get more of a fright from that stuff that's going on outside, he's not going to run me over.
Okay, now we'll do a relaxation step. Back, back, back.
Now I'm just going to replay this part. So what I want him to do is cross his back leg, yield his hind quarter, and then in time step 2 steps back, where his left front, right hind are stepping in time back, and then his left back. So the more in time his steps become, the more in sync his steps become, the more relaxed he becomes.
Good.
So I just also decided to do a forwards pattern, relaxation pattern with him, just to teach him it, or give him the basics of it quickly. He does become a lot more relaxed in the forward pattern, which is nice. You can see him licking and chewing right there. And then he starts doing things like really lowering his head. He's just a lot more relaxed in himself right here. Again, creeping closer, moving him back. Just being consistent in that communication. This is my space. Without overreacting to it.
That was a big breath. That was an awfully big breath, wasn't it? Good, mate.
And now if you look closely here, you can see that as I'm rubbing him with the flag, his ears, like, they appear to be back. But I know in the moment he is very relaxed. I actually think this is a response to the weather. You can see it's raining and it's horrible. And even when I take the flag away, his ears are still back a little. They're not pinned. He's almost asleep. It's just, that weather is uncomfortable, and it's coming from behind us right there.
I'll see if I can do some sending with him. All right, go. Go. He's pretty good at sending. One, two, three. Good boy. So we're actually circle driving here. Up, 2, 3. Good boy.
One of the key points to remember when you are circle driving is your belly button should not be facing the horse. If your belly button is towards the horse, you'll end up driving the horse away from you. So see how I'm making a real effort. I know it feels like a really weird position to put your body in.
Good boy.
But
so this is our circle driving.
They do get better at it.
I can use a whip to keep the distance, but I prefer a stick, and my stick's gone. So I yield the hind quarters to change direction, and then I have to step. See how he stepped forward first? I didn't step fast enough. good boy. I have to step first to give him the direction so he doesn't run me over. He's doing great though. This is how smart he is.
If you've got a horse that lunges and really pulls on the lunge rein when you're lunging, or doesn't come off pressure that well, or follow to pressure,
there it is.
Circle driving is an excellent exercise.
I just keep the pressure on until he trots up next to me. Oh, good mate. What a good mate. Yeah, you're a good boy. So circle driving is much easier when they do give to pressure. Yes, good boy. See how smart? I haven't done that with him before. I don't know whether it's smartness or whether it's just defiance. Like, she's always had a little defiance in her. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up the lead. Good boy. He's given to pressure, but he's still walking. So we're gonna keep your feet still. And now he's trying to give vertically, see that? And I want him to give, yes, good boy, good boy. See, he was trying all of the answers to get off of that pressure. Good mate. We'll try this side, pick up the pressure. He's moved, so I'm just going to go with him. Go with him until he stops. He's giving to pressure, but he's also moving at the same time. There it is. Good boy. Good mate. Good mate. Yes. No. Hang up. We don't want him to... He's trying. You're trying, buddy, but your feet are still moving. Whoa, pony. Just here. Yes. See, just here. Yes. See how light he is? Yes. Good mate. Pick up the pressure. Yes. Look at that, beautiful. You're going to be a beautiful light pony, aren't you? We'll pick up the pressure. This was actually his harder side. Yes. Good boy. Pick up the pressure. Yes. You don't need to move. Yes. Good boy. Pick up the pressure. Good boy. Yes, good boy, stand. Yes. Yes. You don't have to move your feet. Yes. Yes. Okie dokie. Right, we're done for the day with these two. Time to pack up and go pick up the next lot. So, people are like, oh, why don't you build a round pen at your house and just work from home, blah, blah, blah. Yep. I get that. That would be really nice and easy just to roll around outside and take the horses to my own round pen. However, floating them here every day for 10 days is training in itself. Like, these two had only been floated maybe twice in their lives, and so yeah, it's really important actually that they get that experience of floating. So I'm gonna put his cover back on so he doesn't cool down too quickly. Look, I'll show you how easy they float now. Wonder if you can see there me loading up the float. So here you go. Now this is these guys loading up on the float. Oh. Come on. Good boy. Move over. Good mate. Hi, Mama. Now, this was why the sending exercise is important, and coming off the, come on. Coming off the pressure, because she does not like I put the pull through thing on here just as tight as I can.
I use tie-up rings when horses...
Again, this is great for teaching that she needs to come off the pressure.
Yeah, when horses pull back quite a bit, to teach them that there's always going to be consistent pressure on there. So she's safe enough where she can pull back. If she pulls back hard enough, it will keep coming back, but it keeps pressure, so she doesn't feel like she's losing pressure until she comes forward. And I found that really helpful with loading her by myself. I can keep pressure on the front, and then I can come around behind her and add a little pressure if needed. Although she's probably just going to walk in a minute.
Also give him his dinner, and once a bit he'll come. Over there. Come on, Mama. Good, Mama. There you go. You eat your own. Good, Mama. Of course he's going to try and eat hers first. But yes, when there's only one of me, because she's not that good at sending, I don't want to send her. Usually by the end of these 10 days, they'll be pretty much self-loading. Time to go pick up the other lot of babies.